Morning, guys. So it's Monday, September 23rd, 2024. You can see I put the end caps on the Apache trim. I just used some two-piece epoxy and stuck them right on there. Same thing I did with the lead in the front where I made these pieces. For those of you that don't know, these are going to be the Apache trims that go on this truck. I took these off of my school bus out back that I use for storage. I cut them to a point, and I made these lead pieces to fill in where it was hollow once I cut it. And the idea, like I say, is to give it that Apache look. If you remember in the 50s, I'm sure you weren't alive, but everything was jet. So the cars were coming out with fins and all kind of stuff for that jet age. That's what I'm trying to simulate here with this 63. It's the Apache look. These are about ready for paint. I'm gonna go over everything with 800 grit. Just a quick sand down, clean it, and then I'm going to hit the entire, everything. These, the hood, the whole body is going to get hit with a primer sealer from here down, from up above here. The blue's done. Here down is going to get primer sealer. And then once the primer sealer is set up, I'll be ready to start on putting the white on the above, everything above this line. Going to be white up to the top, and then the two-piece hood. But I got to get some primer sealer on this thing. I've gone around this body now dozens and dozens of times. I keep going around, and I find little things here and there, but I'm getting really close. That's the trim for the tailgate. The tailgate's up under here. I just got some of the blue on there already, but it's going to get another coat. Get all the dust. Yeah, and that's going to go on the tailgate, so that'll carry that Apache trim all the way around the truck. Oh, another beautiful day in Rusty Road now. We took the 48 out yesterday. Me, Connie, and Lucky went out and took a nice long ride all down along the coastline. Lucky was having fun sticking her head out the window. Truck does good. This truck here I have no problems with. It drives good. Starts up every time. This has been a good one, and it's amazing how fast this truck went together. I mean, it was just a few months. It seems like it was already ready to drive. Then again, I used I used a running chassis. I didn't start from scratch, so I built a running chassis with that Impala and then the frame from the Suburban. 36. Got the seat out. So yesterday, Connie went to church with her daughter, and I hung out here. Because if I go to church, I'll spontaneously combust. So I started taking out the console and stuff. You can see the shift that I made. Now this shifter is from the, this is the column shift from the S10 pickup. I converted it and made it a floor shift. But it's got, like it locks and everything, so you won't hit it and just knock it out of gear. And then the four-wheel drive was the same. I took that out of the S10 and I just put those handles on it. So that shift was a good conversion. It was easy to convert. I just made that piece down there, as you can see, bolted it up and made it all on a plate, so it's removable. Just by disconnecting the cables, that whole thing will come off in one piece. So that works out well. I always try to, I don't know, maybe because I know I might have to work on it later, because a lot of times I have to work on it later. I always try to build things that come apart easily. I don't use pop rivets. I use nuts and bolts and things. All that extra wire, that would all been under the dash of the S10. Instead, I just ran it all through the tunnel there. You can see my fuse links. And then I stuffed it all in that bag. And then we had a storm and I left the windows open and that all got full of water. That's why you see that orange look in there. Stupid me. I put a drain hole in now, so it's not going to happen again. But I got to get this in the garage, finish taking out the console. I'm going to run those wires down. I found out that so in the older vehicles, the trip wire for the computer is brown-white. On the modern vehicles, it's purple. So, more modern. You know, I told you guys I'm a creature of the 80s, so that's when I first started working on computers. Chevrolet 3C, the Chrysler, you know, had it right on the air filter, that spark control computer they had. I started working on that stuff early, and I don't know, I didn't progress as much out of that era as I should have. Sometimes the more modern vehicles stump me for a while, and I have to get the wiring schematic out. Uh-oh, where's the little Lucky going? She's digging the china over here. She's digging the china over here. Oh my God, what are you looking for? What are you digging for? Oh my God, she got the whole corner dug out. What a crazy mud. I'm going to have to fill that back in. So the 48, we went out riding yesterday, me, Connie, and Lucky. We went all down by the beach and everything, along the coast. I don't know, we probably went about 40 miles. Nice long cruise out along the ocean and everything. And even though it was kind of a crappy day, we still had fun. Beautiful days. See what's going on here in Rusty, Rhode Island, guys. Say hi, Rusty. Out from Rusty, Rhode Island.